Here we go.
Threatening with a lawsuit against the film. Could anyone sort of comment on that?
I mean, it's with you. You're the news. I'm the filmmaker. You know?
Are you scared of that?
I mean, everybody talks about him suing a lot of people. They don't talk about his success rate, though. You know. Also, I think it is. If I was him, I would be sitting in New Jersey, Florida, or wherever he is now, or New York, and I would thinking, oh, this like crazy Iranian guy and some like liberal cunts in Cannes, they gathered and they did this movie, and it's like fucked up, and you know, it's like, you know, demeaning, and it's a conspiracy. But as you say, I really think that I don't necessarily think that this is a movie that, you know, he would dislike. I don't necessarily think he would like it. I think that I think he would be surprised, you know? And you know, like I said before, like I would be happy. I would offer him to go and meet him wherever he wants and talk about the context of the movie, have a screening and have a chat afterwards, you know, if that's interesting for anyone.
And as Tonya Harding's husband, and Tonya.
What did you learn? It's up. I think that's up to you guys, you know, to see the movie. I think that's the hope we have, is that people watch the film, because I always feel like there is always something to learn. And I think for me, you know, as an actor and standing next to this brave artist that I respect and I will follow wherever he goes, with all these people that had enough balls to do this project, you know, that's what we have to do. We have to kind of take on things that are risky and perhaps uncomfortable to talk about, but, you know, I think it's important that we do, because, like Ali said last night, it's in our face every day, and I think we need to have a perspective, or we need to just at least confront one another, hopefully in a peaceful way, about, you know, what is happening and what we're seeing. I think there's a lot to learn from the film.
Just wanted to ask particularly Gabe and Ali about amazing for me.
You know, there was this very famous press conference with a compatriot of mine, Lars Trier, here some years ago. And he was asked what he thought of. Somehow he ended up saying that he understands Adolf Hitler. And then it got worse and it got worse, and, you know, nobody could save him. But there is some truth to that, you know, in as so far that these are all human beings. The most despicable monster you can think of, the most reprehensible person in history, also liked the dog or fell for someone or was nice to somebody at some point, you know? And I think that for me, this is, if there is an ideology for the movie, it's a humanist ideology. It is about taking these people who are icons, who are hated, loved, down to earth, and sort of deconstructing that mythological image into earthly human beings. With that comes understanding, with that comes sympathy. That doesn't necessarily mean you forgive everything they did, but it comes understanding and sympathy. And I think that is, you know, if there is a cathartic mission for a movie, that would be it, I think.
And I write for the Washington Post, and this question is for Sebastian and Ali.
Well, it was sort of a 24/7 kind of immersion process of basically, I guess, living with him to some extent, in my headphones and on my phone and YouTube and everywhere I was going and walking, whatever I was doing. If I was in the bathroom, I was listening to him. I don't know how else to do it, you know, except 100%, and that's what I tried to do in the limited time that we had. And, you know, he is a human being like everybody else. So I guess we all have certain codes and certain principles. It just depends on what they are. I guess it's relative to everybody.
I think there's an hour and 15 in between.
Honestly,
Hour 15.
I love what you said.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, David. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.